I can't believe people are not queuing up to take pictures here.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the world's most overlooked marvels of nature.
Stargazers across Australia have been treated to a stunning light show.
Number 10. Laguna Colorada, Bolivia. No stranger to amazing sights, Bolivia is home to the stunning Uyuni salt flat, but only a short distance away is this scarlet beauty. Thanks to an abundance of sediment and algae, Laguna Colorada mutates into a variety of hues, though none are more striking than its searing crimson. The view is so divine that a myth claimed the water was the blood of gods. But alongside its surreal quality, the area is also a bastion for the natural world. The surrounding reserve provides a habitat for several species of animals. Its most notable residents are 3 of the 6 species of flamingos. Drawn by the lagoon's supply of plankton, they are a fitting addition to a colorful dream. Number 9. Socotra, Yemen. Known as the Galapagos of the Indian Ocean, this island is a haven of biodiversity.
Stepping onto Socotra Island is like setting foot on an alien landscape.
Large percentages of its flora and fauna are endemic. This means they can't be found anywhere else on the planet. Perhaps most famous is the dragon blood tree.
Dragon blood trees are xenomorphs. Sorry, xeromorphs, meaning that they've adapted characteristics that protect them from excessive water loss, something they need real bad in their extra arid environment.
With a peculiar shape and sprawling build, its image is simply incredible. But even more novel than its branches is the bold red sap found inside of them. Historically, the blood-like resin has been used for many purposes, including as medicine.
It was usually used to treat pain, as well as ailments of the skin, eyes, teeth, and gastrointestinal tract.
One interpretation of the name Socotra links it to a term meaning island of bliss, and that might just be the case. Number 8. Perito Moreno Glacier, Argentina. Sometimes the scale of the world is difficult to imagine, but we'd bet standing at the feet of this jaw-dropper is a good reminder.
Hi.
Hi. Where are you right now?
Perito Moreno Glacier.
How do you like it?
I love it. It's incredible.
One of Patagonia's quintessential sites, Perito Moreno is a straight-up behemoth. Its surrounding ice field is the 3rd biggest freshwater reserve on the planet. The glacier itself is an anomaly in that it's regularly advancing.
Yes!
With that movement, massive slabs of ice splinter off and plummet into the water as icebergs. These fractures cause booming roars and violent scenes that visitors cannot get enough of. Since Perito Moreno rarely retreats, its spectacle is relentless. Number 7. Spotted Lake, Canada. Folks with trypophobia, this is your warning to look away. To those staying, good luck taking your eyes off of the curiosity that is Spotted Lake.
Its eye-catching circles and unique shapes are like no other lake I've seen.
In colder months, it might look totally normal. As water evaporates, though, its surface fragments into scores of whimsical pools. These large dots are dense in brine and minerals, and their levels decide what tint its radiant complexion will take on next. There's been word that the lake was even more vivid before World War I, when its minerals were used for ammunition. In 2001, the land containing Spotted Lake was purchased for the Silk First Nation of the Okanagan Valley, for whom it was and stays sacred. Number 6. Susfly Namibia. Say what you will, Paul Atreides, Arrakis has got nothing on this sweeping desert wonderland. Encompassing part of the Namib, the world's oldest desert, Susfly is an unforgettable sight. Its It's a salt and clay pan of expansive and stark beauty. Nearby is Deadfly, another pan with cinematic quality. Dark husks of dead yet undecayed trees poke out of the bright ivory ground. Originally an oasis, Deadfly lost access to water, and its trees have remained for centuries. Both pans are nestled in among towering red dunes that reach towards oblivion. Visitors can scale their imposing heights and look out upon this collection of staggering landmarks. Number 5. Aurora Australis, the Southern Hemisphere. By virtue of a much more famous sibling, these southern lights are unfairly overlooked. The Aurora Borealis of the Northern Hemisphere wins in name recognition.
Good Lord, what is happening in there? Aurora Borealis? Aurora Borealis!
But that won't be the focus today. Auroras are caused by the interaction of particles and gases in a solar wind. The results are a dazzling cosmic display.
It was even better away from the lights where there was little light pollution.
And while they are more accessible in places like Scandinavia and Canada, the Aurora Australis also deserves some shine. It's a vibrant and gorgeous vista all its own. Regions in Oceania, Antarctica, and South America can certainly vouch for that. Number 4. Singi de Deaha National Park, Madagascar. Forget concrete jungles. What we have here is a limestone mecca. Formed by good old erosion, this nest of jagged ore reminds us of a quiver of arrows. The formation feels almost alien, yet tangibly of the Earth. It's a daunting and oddly startling sight, but with that unease comes an undeniable wonder. The word Singi in Malagasy can be translated in English as where one cannot walk barefoot. Luckily, the area's steep valleys and caverns are much friendlier to other forms of life. In fact, its environment is so strange that it provides a number of unique habitats. This versatility has led to a thriving ecosystem, proving that despite first impressions, nature finds a way. Number 3. Reynisfjara Beach, Iceland. Named one of the planet's 21 best beaches by National Geographic, this Gothic shoreline is a knockout. Plenty of its chilling features originate from ancient volcanic activity. This includes its obsidian-like sand and inky hexagonal columns. But perhaps the most palatial feature of them all are the sea stacks known as Reynisstrangur.
Legend has it that the stacks were formed when two trolls tried to pull a three-mast ship to shore and were turned to stone in the rising sunlight.
Born out of quickly cooled lava, these basalt columns have been sculpted by time and the elements. As a whole, the site is outright awe-inspiring. It's a colossal space with immense aura, and at times, it even poses literal danger. This is due to the risk of sneaker waves, which arrive suddenly with surprising size, power, and speed. As such, visitors to Reynisfjara are encouraged to stay safe while enjoying the dusky coast. Number 2. TROLLUNGA, Norway. Presiding over a view straight out of a desktop wallpaper is this lithic miracle. Its narrow cliff juts out so perfectly that it seems designed.
Over the last decade, the hike to TROLLUNGA has become one of the most popular ones in Norway.
Rather, the area arose out of the last ice age. The movement and melting of glaciers etched the landscape, giving us its unparalleled majesty. In Norwegian, TROLLUNGA means the troll's tongue.
Incredible views at about 4.5 kilometers.
One account for this moniker is a folktale about a troll who was petrified by the sun. Luckily, modern-day visitors no longer have that to worry about. Instead, they're faced with a demanding hike that taxes even the best climbers. Still, TROLLUNGA has become a national treasure, with tourism booming in the 2010s. With just one glance at its beauty, we don't need to ask why.
If you want to take a picture on this stone formation, you might end up waiting several hours.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Lençóis Maranhenses National Park, Brazil. Sometimes words don't feel like enough to describe just how breathtaking something is.
The sand is perfect. Looks like nobody's walked this way.
And that is our exact dilemma when it comes to this vision of paradise. Defined by cascading sand dunes, it is nothing short of magnificent.
This is our first lagoon.
But it becomes even more otherworldly when rainfall creates a sea of freshwater lagoons. Each of these pristine pools is madly enticing and simply beckons for a swim. Altogether, the area is a fantasy that typically could only be imagined. Unsurprisingly, it has become globally renowned. In 2024, LENSO's MARINAS National Park became a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Which natural wonders have made your dream vacation list? Let us know in the comments. Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.